I've been sitting in here every day for the last 3 days because we've been having so much sun. I've been having a feeling that we're not going to have a lot of sun. So I've been feeling like I need to get out there when there is sun. So I come out before I'm fully awake, and it's just been really relaxing. And I've been doing my meditations out here, and I've been doing my prayers out here. And I've been doing a lot more summoning, and that's what I wanted to chat with you briefly about. Your summoning is one of the most powerful ways you can participate in all that's going on right now. Any part of it, we don't need to physically go to the places where the pain that we care most about is happening, right? For me, the pain that I care most about is human deception, and up close and in my face, it's aggressions on the body. So chemical toxins, environmental toxins. I've been seeing messages about chemical trails in the skies growing and becoming more dense since for over a year now, and I've been doing a great deal in that realm because I'm here and I'm available for it. So I wanted to share how I'm participating in case this inspires any of you. So in the context of environmental stuff in particular, and then I'll go more generally, I am focusing I'm choosing to leverage the power of my thought, the power of my intention, very deliberately to intend clarification, to intend better filtration at the body level, to intend new awareness at the level of whomever is holding the joystick and pressing the buttons of these mechanical planes out there that are actually emitting and releasing these toxins. I'm communicating with the trees around me. I live in the forest, and the forest is our lungs. This is how I am participating. I'm playing with crystals. I am leveraging my thought to create beautiful visualizations and mechanisms that I'm intending through, again, the power of our thoughts and our intention, through the quantum field, to set these programs of clarification. Sorry, I didn't put the camera back. Into motion that are clearing the skies. And that's how I'm participating. So choose your level of belief, choose your level of trust and real knowing in the power of your thought. And then choose your adventure, choose your problem set, and know that you are contributing with your intention. This is very real. And it's almost like everybody else knows how powerful our thought is, but not us. Not us women, not us human women, not us Western human women. Because if you take the Western out and you go abroad, everybody has a spiritual practice that values our prayer and our connection with spirit. And if you take the woman out of it, everybody who's male-bodied has some distant past life memory / fear / wounding of a woman being involved in magic, stuff they don't understand, right? And I'm being really crass here, but I'm speaking the truth. And if you take the human out of it, every interdimensional being, many of them not in many of them informing our leadership here, yes, has been taking advantage of our mind technology, our spiritual technology, our not knowing technology, to the degree of literally tricking humans into believing that we're disconnected from source, from God, tricking humans into thinking that Earth can't hold us, disconnecting us from the root, marring our sexuality, our sense of community, our sense of belonging, our sense of connection to the motherboard, the mothership, which is Earth Mama herself, fashioning into our templates these imprints of scarcity, 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 which then puts everybody into fight or flight, which comes back to Western women are going to be healing the world and leading this awakening. I think that's a Dalai Lama quote. I was told that by someone else. And the reason is we are the ones who, once we figure it out, that we are carrying this incredible spiritual technology, we are at the best position because we are the ones who are not in fight or flight. More of the time, we have more of the resources, we have more of the time freedom, right? We have more of the wealth, we have more of the leisure, literally, because it's part of our formerly disempowerment mode to have a woman stay home during the day, take care of the children during the day. But the children grow up and they go to daycare and they go to school. And what do we have? Time for bonbons and soap operas, or time to leverage the power of your intention and get about participating in the problem sets that matter to you the most. So get about it. What does it take? How bad does it need to get before you start freaking out, right? The name of the game is to, yes, have your human freak out, but then switch gears as quickly as possible, probably by finding a group to sit with and friends to share this with who you know are empowered. Shift that thinking from problem mindset to solution mindset and get about visualizing, praying for, connecting with the quantum to command the solutions. This is how it works. When we stop putting up with the bullshit, the shenanigans, the tomfoolery, as others say, and I love it so much, of these leaders that, again, are probably just following guidelines because they've been fed the scarcity soup too, from these non-human elements, right, that really want to participate in siphoning energy, really. I lost my train of thought, I apologize for that. But I'm seeing us, I wish I could go back to what I was saying, but you get the gist of where I was going. Really get about choosing where you're focusing. Seeing even those leadership holders awakening to their own slavery. I think I know where I was going. I was speaking about and leading to us becoming aware of our choice again and again as humans to settle for someone else steering our ship, and effectively settling for suffering, settling for slave mindset, settling for, okay, I'll trade my life force energy for money, for resources, for food, for shelter, when really those are our birthright in the first place. We just got sold a false bill of goods, right? So take your freedom and your leisure time and use it. Take your empowerment and your awakeness and your awareness and open that up in someone else. One of the best ways to open others' awareness is just to ask questions. What do you think about those trails that we're seeing in the skies? What have you been told about that? Have you heard that it could be this? Yeah, what do you think about that? Have you been watching them kind of turn into fake cloud-like substances and cover up the light of the sky? And do you notice how the fogs look a little bit toxic? Have you noticed how the feeling of what others have been experiencing in their lungs and throat has been feeling like it's an environmental aerosolized, metallic even, toxin? I'm so in tune with my body that with this particular round of whatever's been going on, it's I already see the viral components that are spliced. It's they're leveraging a little bit of this particular ailment and leveraging a little bit of this one, mixing it with this kind of environmental toxin, and here you go. You've got this amazing soup that's creating this particular symptomatology in the body. oh my gosh, it's crazy. And so, yeah, it's just really amazing what all we can access when we pay attention. So turn off the TV. Stop watching whatever you're watching, whether it's the news or some funky, weird, scary show. Unless it's bringing you joy and expansion and imaginary color and enlivenment for what you want to see and experience, it's a waste of your time. Turn it off. If it's comedy and it feels amazing, go for it. You see? But let's get really decisive and let's turn our feelers back on. Because when we turn our feelers back on, not only will we experience greater discernment, which is really important, but we will start to become aware of this binary, well, that's discernment in another way, but we'll be able to feel the good more as well as the not so good. And I think that's really valuable. And from there, we get to attune it, we get to wield it, we get to leverage it and steer it and command more of what it is we enjoy and appreciate. That's deliberately creating, and that's who we're here to be and what we're here to do. I know some of you are sitting around feeling like, wow, I'm so much more useful than this. I don't know what I could be doing with my time. This is what you could be doing with your time. You don't need to go out and volunteer if you don't want to, but if you want to, get on up and do that, right? You don't need to donate your money if you don't want to, but if you want to, get up and do that. And if you still feel unfulfilled, then there's more to do. Sit in stillness. Bring your awareness. Connect with the birds. Thank them for their service. Connect with the trees. Thank it for its service. Connect with your body. Thank it for its service. There's so much we can do. There's so much we can do. If you need any support, reach out. I want to share with you a couple of things that I'm doing, not personally and personally, I guess. I am part of so many circles. I'm hosting some. I'm hosting it in person. If you're local to me, I'm hosting a monthly. If you're not local to me, I'm also hosting a high impact leaders circle. So people who have 80,000 followers or more who feel like they are looking for camaraderie, support, etc. as well. So that's 3 circles, but I'm also part of 5 other circles that I'm just a part of them, where these women are amazingly in tune with their intuition, their intuitive technology. I'm loving being part of these groups. We really keep each other supported. You know, if I've got a thing that's just bugging me, I can bring it there and it can get unbugged, which is awesome. Power of prayer, I've been talking about it this whole time. It is a command, not a begging request. Let's clean that up. Religious deprogramming in effect. Let's go. And then really knowing the power of your thought. Someone told me this, one of my beautiful practitioner friends years ago. She was like, you have to take this seriously. And I didn't get it. It was like, you have to take your intuitive insights that you're getting for yourself and for others and for decision making more seriously. Stop blowing it off like it's just this crazy idea. That's a bird that I don't usually hear. I wonder who it is. Huh. And now I say to you, same. Some of you have huge dragon tails worth of like energy. I might be one of those people actually, where if you turn too fast, like your tail's gonna whip and like knock over tables and stuff, and you don't even know it because it's just part of you, right? What happens when you take seriously the breadth of your sword that you are wielding, right? Because you're here with this capability and you're drawn to what I'm saying because you carry it. So let's get about it. That's all I have to say. I love you so much. If you want to work with me, there are so many ways. So just DM me and we'll figure something out. I love you so much. Get out there and slay. Check in the chat. Love you guys.